Hey everybody, Steven Sitkowski here. I'm the founder of Sitkowski Trading Academy and the co-founder of Market Mastery Group. And I was posed an interesting question by a friend of mine. He said, okay, let's say you could only pick 4 stocks. That's it. And you had to hold them long-term, like 10 years. Which 4 would you bet on today that are going to be viable for the next 10 years? It's a great question, isn't it? So let me give you my response. Okay, so number 1 on the list is Alphabet, which is the old Google. You think Google's going away? No. And every time competitors have tried to come up, Google has squashed them like a bug. So this company is worth $920 billion. They trade 2.29 million shares per day, tons of liquidity. And that is a company sort of makes my A team. They are growing sales, they are growing assets, growing equity, and growing net income. Their profit margin is 22.29%. And they just seem to get better and better at what they do, and their reach is now literally worldwide. So that goes on my Mount Rushmore. Next is Microsoft. So Microsoft is worth $1.38 trillion, the most valuable company in the world as of this recording, trade 48.7 million shares a day. And again, we look at the fundamentals, sales are going up, assets are going up, equities going up, net income is going up. Their margin, 33%. And every time somebody comes along and thinks they're going to compete with them, they don't win. They just don't win. Okay. Next on my list, good old Apple. Every time people say, well, they don't innovate anymore, there's nothing unique about them. Well, turns out that they just underestimate them. They got some of the best engineers and minds in the world. This company is worth 1.3 trillion. They trade 42.1 million shares a day. Their sales kind of flat. Assets, equity, kind of flat, income kind of flat. Why? Because of what happened in China and then what happened here in the US. But mostly their supply line was disrupted. But Apple is just one of those great companies. As you look at their chart, I mean, in spite of everything, look at how that stock has rebounded from a low of 212, now up over $300. And then Amazon. Amazon is now worth $1.17 trillion. They trade 5.83 million shares a day. And if we were to look at their fundamentals are pretty flat, but with more and more and more people shopping online, they are going to continue to be viable. Now their profit margin is pretty small because they operate like a store. But again, if you look at their chart, they're now sitting up here at $2,372 per share. So if I could only pick 4 stocks and I had to hold them for 10 years, give me Alphabet / Google, give me Apple, give me Microsoft, give me Amazon. And I think you'd be hard pressed not to do very, very well with those 4. I think they're always going to be market leaders, or at least somewhere near the top. All right, thought I would share with you that conversation. I hope you found it interesting. I also hope wherever you are safe. The world is starting to return a little bit more back to normal, but listen, don't overdo it. Wear your mask, stay away from people, careful of touching, keep your hands out of your mouth, keep it off of your face, and protect yourself and protect your family. All right, till next time, God bless. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.